One of the most educated areas of Gullah Geechee people in the entire state of Georgia, Savannah, Georgia. Yes, Savannah. Another area of educated Gullah Geechee people is in a place called Twin Hill, Cedar Grove, Nicholson Borough, Rosedew, White Bluff, Coffee Bluff, or some people call it Coffee Bluff today. Oh, why is that? Because it had a place that was called the Central Park Normal Institute that was located right there in the support of a place called Morris Brown University. Yes, at one time Morris Brown was a university and with a campus right here in Savannah. I'll give you more history about that. Again, this is one of the most educated areas in the entire state of Georgia. And some of y'all understand why. Oh, wait a minute. Another place is called Thunderbolt. You understand why Thunderbolt is educated? Because of a place at 3219 College Street called Savannah State University. Yes, Savannah State will be educating Gullah Geechee people here in the entire state of Georgia. Also got to give props to Fort Valley State University, Albany State, Clark Atlanta University, once called Clark College and Atlanta University, Spelman College, Morris Brown College, later also became known as Morris Brown University, and Morehouse. South Carolina, yes, we're going to South Carolina. South Carolina, we got to go to South Carolina State University. Claflin University, Benedict College, which is my mother's alma mater, Allen University, Morris College, Voorhees, educating Gullah Geechee people who now go back to the coast and now help the excellence that's in the area of South Carolina, coastal areas, yes. Then now North Carolina, can't forget North Carolina. That is the northern part of the Gullah Geechee area. We got to go to Barber Scotia, Bennett College, yes, the ladies of Bennett, the Bennett Bells. Then also going to Elizabeth City State, Fayetteville State, Livingston, St. Augustine, excuse me. Also to Shaw University, the oldest HBCU in the South. Yes, North Carolina A&T, North Carolina Central, Winston-Salem State. Yes, those great institutions educating Gullah Geechee people in the northern part of the Gullah Geechee area of the Gullah Geechee Nation. Mad respect to them. Florida, we haven't forgotten you. Edward Waters, right there in Jacksonville. Also in Jacksonville, Florida Memorial. Yes, Florida Memorial at one time was located in Jacksonville, Florida. Gotta go to the other school that got inspiration for Gullah Geechee people out of Savannah, Georgia. That is Bethune-Cookman University in Daytona. And get over to FAMU also. The second president of FAMU came from Savannah State University, mentored by our first president. Yes, Gullah Geechee people have an impact on HBCUs, but HBCUs more importantly have an impact on Gullah Geechee people and this entire nation. That's why we honor them and pay homage to them. This is not a shameless plug for Savannah State. This is for HBCUs, for folks to understand the importance of HBCUs. Oh, let me tell you, there are some Gullah Geechee people, Gullah Geechee men are some of the first presidents of HBCUs. In fact, one of them is the creator of an HBCU. His name is Thomas Ezekiel Miller from across the water, from Jasper County, South Carolina, Pocatello side. He will create something known as South Carolina State University. He's a former congressman, but will also now create South Carolina State and become the first president of South Carolina State. Thomas Ezekiel Miller. Got to give mad props to that Gullah Geechee man. But there's another one out of Charleston, South Carolina. He's the second president of South Carolina State University. His name is Robert Shaw Wilkinson. Out of Charleston, South Carolina, second president of the institution known as South Carolina State, that garnered it blue. We're going back to South Carolina for another president being born there. His name is Cyrus G. Wiley. Reverend Cyrus G. Wiley from Hilton Head Island, South Carolina. My great-great-grandfather's homeboy. Yes, and he become not just a college president, but he also becomes a mayor. In fact, one of the first mayors in Chatham County, Georgia. He's the mayor of Industrial College, Georgia, known as Savannah State University. Yes, at one time, Savannah State was a town. Major Richard R. Wright, our first president, when he wrote letters back to here, he will always address it as to Industrial College, Georgia. He was the reason why it became a town. So Savannah State became a town, and Reverend Cyrus G. Wiley, President Cyrus G. Wiley, was the first mayor of the town known as Industrial College, Georgia. And he's the president of Savannah State, second president of Savannah State. Yes, Gullah Geechee people have played a role regarding our institutions. Someone else I knew was Gullah Geechee, But I didn't know his connection. I thought his connection was solely to a place called Old Fort and 10 City, 2 communities in Savannah, Gullah Geechee communities. I thought it was just tied to 2 of them. But then later on, I found out from his daughter, I found out that, in fact, we are family. That is Dr. Prince A. Jackson, president of Savannah State University. Yes, I found out that Prince connection also to Hilton Head Island. Never knew that. Yes, we are connected. Gullah Geechee people. HBCUs have been important to our story, creating educators, leaders, entrepreneurs, scientists. Yes, we've been at all tied to our HBCUs. HBCUs have created the black middle income in the United States. Oh, no, excuse me, didn't create it. They maintained it. It survives because of HBCUs. They are important and essential to who we are. We must maintain them no matter where they are in this entire country. Because yes, we know HBCUs also had Gullah Geechee people there at Howard and at Hampton. We know that. At Skegee. We are well aware of that. So, but we just throwing the props out right now in our quarter from North Carolina down to Florida, because those institutions have been maintaining our communities because they create educational centers right here, pinnacles of education in our quarter. Yes, mad respect and props to HBCUs. Much love.